Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome back to the action. We are coming to you live on Sky Sports from the great city of Newcastle. There's the Newcastle semi-final action here at the Kazoo Premier League. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the players. Would you please welcome back the winner of 3 PDC titles, the reigning Masters champion, the local hero that is Hollywood, Chris Dobey! Gentlemen, the winner of 3 Grand Slam titles, a World Grand Prix champion, the winner of the World Cup, a 2-time World Series Finals champion, and ladies and gentlemen, the former champion of the world, the X-Man, Gerwyn.
Hollywood in his hometown, this semi-final number 2 for a spot in the final and to face Michael van Gerwen there. Gerwyn Price aiming for a 4th final, while Dobey is hoping to make it to a 3rd. Well, Price is here in this semi-final after a demolition job really over Johnny Clayton, a 6-1 victory. But he looked very good, 95 average, fired in 3 180s as well. While Chris Dobey is here after a 6-4 win over world number 1 and world champion Michael Smith. He was very much boosted by this crowd in that quarter-final. So what impact will they have again? And look, you guys can't even decide. It is quite evenly split, isn't it? 51% of you think Gerwyn Price will win, 49% of you Chris Dobey. Well, if you look at their head-to-head, doesn't make for great reading for Chris Dobey. In 10 meetings, it is 9-1 to Gerwyn Price, Dobey's only win. That was on a Euro Tour event about 4 years ago. But what is good for him is that they've had a couple of close encounters in the Premier League this season. It ended 6-4 in last week's final to Price, 6-5 on week 2 in Cardiff, in front of this incredible crowd here in Newcastle. Let's find out, shall we? In the company, Laura Turner and Wayne Muddle.
Thanks very much, Emma. Yes, the stats suggest that Chris Dobey may struggle against Gerwyn Price, but this, Laura, is a better version of Chris Dobey. I believe if he's going to stop all this coming second to Price, it's probably in Newcastle. It's probably in about 12 minutes' time. What do you reckon?
Yeah, he's got a hard job on his hands. We know that, but I do agree. I think this is... We all like a fairy tale narrative a little bit anyway, don't we? And it would be the perfect place for it to happen.
I'd have liked to have seen all the flags again, I have to say. The initial walk-on Chris Dobey got when he played Michael Smith in a brilliant display, by the way. What a walk-on that was. I haven't seen the like since Barney walked on at Rotterdam a few years ago now. Willie O'Connor's, that was amazing as well.
Yeah, we've been treated to quite a few good ones when we've gone round with the Premier League.
And Chris Dobey is treating that treble 20 with no respect. Really impressed with Chris, the way that he settled week one. Then it all went wrong for him, didn't it? For a number of weeks. Last week he put it right, and he's back winning matches again. Debut season for Chris Dobey after winning the Masters late Jan.
Yeah, that was a good last start there from Chris Dobey as well. Himself on a 2-dart checkout, presuming he doesn't go straight for the ball, obviously.
18 for 32. Price left 99. Not the easiest if he gets a go. And he's going to.
Going to require 99.
The lowest of all the 3-dart finishes. Is he going to go? No, he's going 54 for 24. He was looking at the 38, wasn't he?
So Dobey here for an early break of throw.
Sheesh. Wow. It was always going to go.
That's my kind of marker, I'll be honest.
Wow. It can be off-putting when you throw a double that's so wide, that's not even a marker. You end up, you kind of confuse yourself, don't you?
Especially if you don't know quite what's happened in the process of letting go of that dart.
Yeah.
59.
Gerwyn Price sporting a nice black and white shirt tonight in homage to the to the location, but I just don't think anything's going to work against this crowd when Chris Dobey's involved.
Yeah, it's kind of gone under the radar a bit. Apparently, as his colours are going to match the cities that we go. He's trying to ingratiate himself, and I've got to say, this version of Gerwyn Price is pleasant. It's turning into, should I say, a fan's favourite. I think people have really enjoyed him in this Premier League so far. The booing has been less. Well, in fact, it's kind of abated completely. Good luck to him.
Absolutely, and we've said it before, Gerwyn Price is happy playing darts and enjoying it again. It brings out the best version of him.
Saying that, he's averaging 81.
Yeah,
No,
I don't mean now.
No, I know. Yeah, this isn't so far the game that we thought it was going to be, which was the smacking of the 60 and the doubles constantly. It's about winning a match and getting through to the final to play MVG.
86.
These two met in the final last week, and Price got the better of Chris, 6-4. Is he going to exact revenge? We shall see. Double 16. Missed it in the opening leg. Missed it again.
Going to require 36.
And there you have it, break straight back for the Price. And in these games, when they are so nip and tuck, it's those small margins, isn't it? Those small opportunities you miss.
Yeah, the width of the wire and all that.
134.
Gerwyn Price currently on, as we stand, 15 points. So he's still in second place, which he's never found himself in such a lofty position in the Premier League.
94.
So he's looking to make the playoffs for the first time.
I think it's a surprising fifth appearance for Gerwyn Price.
Yes.
It's surprising, but I guess it's a testament to actually how relentless the Premier League can be and the levels that these guys play at.
Yeah, it's brutal.
83.
Been there firsthand, and it's not nice. It wasn't nice first time, second, third or fourth. I didn't enjoy it.
60.
But you have to be one of the elite to be in it, and these guys are. At the moment, they're kind of finding their feet in this particular contest. Chris would love this to happen. Not going to be.
83. Going to require 50.
2-1. Needs tops. 110. There's a chance.
Clumsy.
Pressure required 78.
Was not a good last start. And the puff out of the cheeks. Exasperation. Have you got to move, Chris? This is difficult.
38.
It's unlucky. Believe it or not, on that particular outshot, the way Chris's dart slightly, 18 can also be in the way. Oh, they want their favourite to win. They want Chris Dobey, the darling of Newcastle darts, to win.
And they have it break straight back again for Chris Dobey. Well, Chris was involved in an excellent game, as we said earlier, against Michael Smith earlier, but he did start. I know he won the first leg, took out the 137, but actually was quite a slow start and then really built up.
57.
Rob might tell me off, but built up momentum.
You can't say that. He's in the media room absolutely seething right now. Yeah, you're right, though. He took out the 57 tops, didn't he? And then kind of stalled for a bit, but a lot of that, I think, was the brilliance of Michael Smith. But you are 100% right in that he got better and better in that game. Whereas Price, when he dispatched of Johnny Clayton, that was Johnny's lowest ever average on TV, by the way, just 80. It was just good from start to finish. He didn't relent. It was all very clean and tidy. Whereas the pair of them, at the moment, you've got to feel that Price is struggling less than Chris.
Yeah, absolutely. In our fourth leg now and looking at our fourth breaker throw, I would say, from this position.
Yeah, it's a good leg from Price. 9 thrown, 116 left, and no pressure at all. 54. That leaves a double. And he will be returning because Dobey's had a bit of a stinker. 12 darts thrown on 286. It's funny how you get legs like this where just nothing works.
24.
Over for double six. Is that a marker?
It was a marker.
It was a marker.
Yeah. It was just a really poor dart. And we've not seen many of those from Price in recent weeks.
Going to recline slow.
Like Laura said, he's looked happy with himself and his game. And when he is happy, he is a formidable opponent. Unless he's on double six, of course.
Yeah, doubles have not been kind to Price. It's 1 for 12.
The thing about this and the stats on doubles and everything else is that he may miss 5 darts at double six, 6 darts at double six, and it didn't matter one jot because Chris Dobey in the end didn't even have a dart to win the leg. And I love this from Price. He's ingratiating himself to each and every audience every Thursday. He wants to be loved. We all want to be loved. Come on now!
First 180 of the match going the way of Gerwyn Price.
95.
We've spoken about it before, yeah, okay. Because he does go up there sometimes, he does get a bit of the crowd on his back, but he was always going to get it here in Newcastle with Dobey, so I think he was expecting it.
83.
I had the pleasure of chatting with Michael Smith just before the game with Chris Dobey in the quarter-final. He said, I think I'm going to get booed here. Really? And then he said, well, I've experienced playing Michael van Gerwen in Rotterdam. It can't be any worse than that. Well, it was.
57, going to recline 126.
Well, he was looking for the 57, but it didn't really matter with Chris on 266. Another leg where he's been outscored royally. And he's having a right old mare here, Chris Dobey. I know it's 2 apiece, but he's being outplayed ever so slightly.
52. Pressure required 151.
Outside chance. No, not to be. It's a strange one. He's actually being outscored completely by Price. By Price. But the doubles have kind of let the average down.
Yeah. Yeah, he's 3-2 in front, Price, but he's got Dobey running all over the place, averaging below 80. Price averaging 82. He's missed 14 darts at a double. Gerwyn Price.
I should say for Gerwyn Price and Gerwyn Price fans, 3-2 up.
Yeah, it's all that matters.
97. 93.
Well, that was not a good dart. That was a great rescue.
85.
I'm sure that Gezi feels like he's playing better than Chris.
41.
But it's ramming that advantage home. That's the perfect dart for him.
100.
Yeah, second 180 of the match. Goes the way of Gerwyn Price.
Well, he really should have thought about that.
60. Going to require
Even a finish.
139.
He did not do.
And this is all feeling quite straightforward at the moment now for Gerwyn Price.
Yeah, it's kind of straightforward, but just a little bit of hard work as well.
Yeah.
Whereas Chris is finding it
95.
very much a chore.
80.
So, for another breaker throw and 4-2. That is awkward.
Game show the sink line.
Just made it look easy though, didn't he?
Actually, it looked a lot worse than it was. It was simple.
Yeah.
It was so simple. When your darts lay down when you want 80 or 60, it just opens the tops up, doesn't it?
We often talk about Daryl Gurney and how he's perfected that technique where it lands so flat.
That will become a thing.
Yeah.
When people start realising that laying the dart down and not obscuring tops, that will become a thing.
140.
It's like the Fosbury flop. Sadly, Dick Fosbury passed away last week. But once someone does it and they realise that this is the successful way to do it, laying the darts down on that particular shot has to be.
58.
When we talk about stats, but and just the fine margins, any type of improvement is going to help these guys.
Oh, yeah.
92.
The crowd really are wanting something to cheer here, and that in itself is pressure on Chris Dobey.
125.
You know, as a player, I think the most important thing sometimes, obviously the win is the most important thing, be all and end all, but it's actually to put on a good performance as well, especially when you are in front of your home crowd and people are there specifically to come and support you.
91.
The 5-2. Which you fancy, 45 or 57? Yeah, you know, if you're playing poorly but winning, the wins are soon going to dry up if you carry on playing poorly. Yeah, the first dart is not happening for Chris, hence why he's struggling.
60. Going to require 60.
Yeah, so for a 5-2 lead.
Doesn't know which way to go now.
Game showing the 7th line.
But manages to find a way.
And
So now he's one leg from victory.
That's very good. You go one way and it tops off 80, you go the other way and it tops off 60. It's all about the weight of the dart, and it's very, very good from Gerwyn Price.
60.
looking to make his 4th final in 8 weeks. Gerwyn. And if he can, he'll be taking on Michael van Gerwen, and he'll be in his 5th. I wonder why they're 1st and 2nd, respectively, in the league.
And arguably the best campaign that Price has ever had at the Premier League. Put himself in a really good position, but we know things can still change. There's still quite a lot of points on offer.
He's not in the final yet. That's how it can change. Yeah, it's volatile. The format is volatile.
96.
So it's getting to the point where Chris Dobey cannot make another mistake.
100.
Would love another, and then you feel that Dobey may have to take this 118 out to prolong this match. Tops.
98.
It's just not happening, you feel.
112.
Got to move over to it, a single 18. Been a lot moving around the hockey. Tops for 6-2.
72. Pressure required.
Bit of a let off here for Dobey. Still needs to pin that double 10. Now double 5. Yeah, manages to find the target. Gives the crowd a little bit of hope.
Yeah, it does. And we know, we've seen it enough, and it's happened so much. There's been 5 breaks of throw in this game. He just needs 2 more. Yes, it will be difficult. Can he do it? Of course he can.
140.
Yeah, with darts like that, it's going to make some good inroads.
96.
Could put the spin on it that Chris Dobey's looking to make back-to-back finals as well. And 3 in this year's campaign. He's livened up. He is most definitely livened up. He's throwing slightly better. Not just where they're going, but a little bit more
59.
polished.
A bit of bounce in a step, isn't there? And you need that. You need the positivity.
Well, this is all right.
171.
It goes through these spells, Chris, of when that first dart goes in, he's as good a first dart merchant as anyone. And that 57 showed you that. Just doesn't need to go. But he gets it anyway. From 5-2 down, it's now 5-4. Look at the pace of it.
I love the reaction there from Gerwyn Price. Now throwing to make it 5-all.
Yes. He's had a dart to win this match. Nothing's ever simple in the Premier League. It's just not.
No, you think you're just about getting it figured out. This is definitely going to happen. This is the outcome, and then the complete opposite happens.
Well, what we've just seen, we think is going to continue, because there didn't look to be much hope, if you will, for Chris. But he's livened up, and Price is not exactly sprinting over the finishing line. Dobey and Price are now on the 170. Oh dear. Has to hit a big treble. Messi.
Poor visit there. Price back for a 170, not going to go. Can he set it up better than Dobey?
94.
Well, he can, yes. But he may not get a shot. I fancy Chris to at least get a dart at the bullseye here. That's unlucky. That really is unlucky. Use the marker. Unfortunately, it just went straight through it.
54.
Rather than
76.
to the left of it. Double 12 for a place in the final. No, it's not double 7. It's double 12. 24, not 14. He's lucky he asked, and he gets it. That's why if you're ever in doubt, you clarify, you ask. Price thought he wanted double 7. He didn't want it double 12, gets it. Chris Dobey, the darling of darts in Newcastle, gets beaten in the semi-final. It's Gerwyn Price, who's number 2 in the table, to Michael van Gerwen, who's top. That will be the final. MVG takes off. Price.